You were there earlier. There we go. Welcome back, everyone. Today we are back in the arena. Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late. I was finishing My Hero Academia, which I had forgot to watch for this week. Anywho, so for today, let's see. Blue, black, white, blue, blue, green. Swap the blue, black one. See? Nope. Okay, so interesting that there's white in these because before the stream yesterday, I went ahead and threw together a Momo deck. Yay! So we're gonna go ahead and give that a whirl. I am anticipating it doing very poorly. However, it could find some legs to stand on, who knows? Alright, up first we've got Niv Mizzet the Guild Pack. So I am mono white, he's rainbow colors. He's probably got a deck put together, and I have stuff. Let's go. Alright, Momo, let's get in there. 1-1 Flying Vigilance. In there for one. Gonna attach a saw to this bad boy. Let's see if he's got the review. Nope. Alright. I think I'll just equip this. And a decline. And we'll just drop its skeleton. Yeah, why not? Got Cloud. Yeah, let's throw away or whatever it is. Alright, you got a 3/3. Absolutely fucking not. How did this little shit deck pull off a victory? This'll never happen again. Holy. Well, that was unexpected. I guess curve out and your opponent doesn't interact with you at all, and you might do okay. Tutor for the best card in your deck, and beat people up. Yeah, let's see what we got next. Alright, we got Hope Estham. This will be a lot harder, as that's a life game deck. And it probably has some interaction in it. This is fine. Momo. Get in there, you wretched so-and-so. Absolutely not. Take two. Okay. Oh, oof. Not getting a land here sucks, but two in the air. Right, opponent, what do you got? You got an outlaw medic on the ground, which I don't think I'm going to block if you decide to attack with it. A Rabo. Damn, it blocks. You got it, bud. Rough. At least we got to 3 lands, let me tell you that much. Would have been significantly rougher if we were stuck at 2. Hope's back. No block, thank you. Oh, my thing. Okay, we got 4. Struck on the weapons vendor. Draws me a card. King of Hearts. I think that this could be replaced with some other equipment, possibly also for 1. Because I don't think we have the lifelink to support it. Our opponent is on that human plan. Makes sense. Oh, look, more humans. They are dumping their entire hand. Yeah, no. I'm not. No. Okay. So we got that. Do we want to remove stuff or just... I guess we could... Oh yeah, put him in the zone. We're going to scry 2. That acts if the top 4 cards of your library I don't really like that either. And we wipe everything. Mayhaps they have more to do in their hand. Oh, they got it. Lock that down. They got it. They got that old protection magic. Now, if I draw... I don't even need to draw another land. I've got the planes right here. Put a +1/+1. Okay. Do we want to block that? I don't want to replay it, so we'll just... I'm just going with that.
There is clarity.
Yeah, we'll go in, because I still have a blocker afterwards.
Breathe.
Ooh, that's rough. Well, I mean, probably on yourself, right? Yeah. And into Ugin, we're gonna block that for sure. Throw that back in the zone, and we'll scry 2. No lands right now, thank you. So we got a land. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. Life, draw a card.
Insight is vital to success.
Bar's Lightblade should allow me to stop the Inspiring Leader. Yep. You got cats. Yep, you got life. First strike.
I will not die here again.
Airbend that guy. His tokens don't come back. We will toss this on there. In. Do a little smacky. And sure. Oh, that is flash. Alright. We've done it again. Using the power of basic top decking and just running our opponent out of resources. Oh, jeez. I'm flabbergasted. Let's finish these. We'll get a pack and then I guess we'll just keep going. Almost a beast. I'm so glad I decided to open up the tracker. Oh no! We're fighting Ang. This is not gonna be good. We'll keep the Valorous Stance hand, yeah. The opponent molding. Why would you ever need to? Yeah, this is fair. What does he even do? Creature control gains indestructible. Okay. With the counters, it was attached to my creature. Okay. Creature control enters. Yep. I don't want to use Sheltered by Ghosts on that thing. At the same time, that seems like a good fucking option. Strong. Ward 2. We're good. Search the library for an artifact 4 or 5. Interesting. I didn't even know they printed a new mage. What you got there? Territory Forge. Okay. Up to... I don't think I want to airbend any of these. We're just gonna send in some guys. That guy. Momo. We're gonna send in Momo. Here's Ang. Oh, funny. Alright, so let's banish him. Deal with him not. There's the territory for it. He wants my land. Okay. Oh, it's a land. Target non-land permanent. E. This train has no brakes. All these good ETB effects. Here's another Ang. He could cast it. He's a 2/3. Okay, that's gonna be hard to deal with. Yeah. Planes. I guess chosen by Valgavoth. I'm just gonna. It doesn't do much, it just increases the speed of the clock. Okay. I don't have the power to beat Ang then. Yeah, well, no attacks. If you play something that doesn't have an enter the battlefield effect, I can airbend it, but, like... Avatar's Wrath. I see. This turn is hexproof, +1/+1 and flying. Yeah, both those are fine to keep on top. starting to get outvalued, though. Again, with the goddamn... Angels about it. Does he have anything? This man would be screwed by one Elish Norn Mother of runes. Just gonna airbend my banishing light. You can have it, but not on your terms. Oh, that's unfortunate. I guess rock hard, yeah. Who knew Momo would get outvalued by Avatar? Oh, luckily our buffer of life total came in handy. That is not gonna work. Alright. So... we can do... Zach? Momo. Banish the Swiftfoot boots, I guess. Shield's kinda down. Zach can't activate for free. Do we want to take all this? Do we want to block any of this? Momo... Yeah, no blocks. That's fine. We have life totals for a reason. There's Pang. Pang's gonna bounce the Charming Prince, sure. I think that our, our run might be over. Because they've got mythics in their deck. He's on fire bending, earth bending, wind bending. Does he have a water bend? He has an instant, whatever it is. Alright, we're gonna need a board wipe pretty fucking quick. That's not really gonna do it, is it? I guess we'll just toss down that. Send in the Momo. And, what the heck? Get rid of the other. yeah. Here it comes. Each tap creature, yep. Let's block the, I guess, Vaginal Cup and the Hanging Law. So we'll go ahead and toss down the rescue. I guess I could have fought Hanging Law. Yeah, Indestructible's pretty cool. He's like, what the fuck? Yeah, hexproof Indestructible, yo. I ain't dying now. Lands you control, yep. Yep, you got an Earth Kingdom jailer. Goodbye, Chosen of Algoloth. Momo stands against the world, stopping Hanging Law. The opponent's just confused. Oh, hey, cool. I get my thing back. There he is again. Yeah, it's probably the correct choice. Alright, well, we'll shut you down. Let's see what life has in store for this. Maybe this will draw me a card. Guess he's got vigilance. Okay, well. Sometimes you just don't have it. It was a good run, though. Ooh, Secret Tunnel. That's good in an earthbending deck. And we can get a whole nother pack. And for that pack we get avatar cards. Highly. Let's see, each player chooses a number of creatures they control total pile 4 or less and sacrifices all the creatures they control. Huh. Let's throw that in the deck. Yep, that's in. What's out? I guess Roaming Throne's not good. We have Search Library for Enchantment. No, does that exist? Enter search your library for basic land card. If there are 5 colors among permanents you control at the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gains flying, double strike, vigilance. Okay, now. Is there any doubling? Double creatures, target player controls, target creature gains double strike. Not bad. Got a +1/+1 counter on a draw card. Okay. Toss in these two, and for those we'll take out Knights of the Round. Ugin can be pretty good. Game goes long. You. Okay. There any other good double striking stuff? Get a spider, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, legendary spider hero. Target creature you control gains double strike. Ooh, flash and creatures get double strike. Hell yeah. Toss that bad boy in. Yeah, that's good. Hexproof Indestructible's good. I don't know if we're going to keep Airbending Lesson, but we'll keep it in for now. That's probably fine. Dark card, beginning of your turn. I don't have a lot of equipment, do I? I mean, there's a fair number. I think I've got a couple. Zatalpa. Just go full meme. This could be fun with airbending. We don't quite have enough airbending, but... But yeah. Man, it's a good thing that, what's this Chuck is, banned. Destroy target enchantment. Build a token, destroy this. Or any you control, draw a card. Sacrifice it, destroy target artifact or enchantment. 2, when it enters, exile target artifact or creature an opponent controls. Sacrifice an artifact or creature. As much fun as throwing away Momo would be. Oh, return la creatura. Return 3 or less. Do I not have... Oh, I guess I don't have Smile at Death. Dang. Sure. We can bring back Momo with an indestructible counter on it, or, you know, something. Saw is cute. I don't think it's gonna remain. Though, on the other hand, sawing away our own enchantments to get left behind when we banish somebody's commander. That's actually... That's tech. We're gonna keep that in. That's adorable. We need to cut 2 cards. Hexproof is fine. First strike is fine. Flying? No. Zach's great. Excalibur. We were thinking about dropping Excalibur. How much life gain do we have? 3. I don't think that's reliable. Oh, what if we just put in lifelink? What if we just get some more lifelink stuff? Is that not a thing we have access to? First strike, fly. Flying, first strike, lifelink, hexproof? Could be decent. Show me equipment, though. Basilisk Collar. It's good, but I only have one rare wild card. Do I want to spend it on Basilisk Collar? I guess it's not the worst thing, because didn't we put in the in the other deck, don't we have Inferno Titan? We still have to cut a card. Lands is 24. 24. Probably enough because we're trying to get to 5. Might be airbending lesson. Let's see. What's the total conglomeration of equipment that we have? Not a lot. Not gonna lie. That is not a lot of stuff. Okay. That's the tweaking for now. We'll come back to this, I'm sure. But for now... Wait, we finished the quest. I need to cast blue and green spells. Well, we do have a deck that involves green that we like to play on this channel. Alright, Ruby. Show us what you got. Ah, shoot. Ah, Zook. Okay, we have protection, we have ramp. Yeah, something to do when we get there. Sure. I mean, just a normal kill spell would work right now. Okay, impact tremors is fine. Get us 2 lands. See, I would stuff a Goshintai deck with a bunch of like 1 cost with. Here's the thing. 5 damage, sure. We're gonna fight Goshintai. And in theory, if we can survive this turn with Kobla, we can start blowing up his stuff. Specifically that annoying-ass impact tremors. Alright. So let's drop... Ooh. Opponent wants to protect their life level. But we have ramp. Alright, the opponent has seen enough and they don't have a way to deal with 2 creatures with toughness of 6. And the pressure will continue to increase from here. I still can't believe that that Momo deck is like 33% win. 66, I'm sorry. Oh man, Goshintai. We're gonna have to have a good hand to deal with that. Well, we have no protection this time, but we can still theoretically do similar nasty things. Oh, we don't have red. Ah, we'll top deck red. We did not top deck red. I'm gonna top deck red now that it's irrelevant. Ooh, Smothering Tide. Be fine. Well, I should have got double red because now I'm kind of screwed, but we needed the triple green for Kogla. So we play Goshintai this turn. It is. Draw. That's a fun guy. Fine. Kogla fights the thing. Kogla's probably going to eat the Smothering Tithe. We have a decent amount of protection because we can at least redirect lightning onto the shrine if we need to.
I am privileged to carry true history to the other world.
How about you tap your guy instead?
Such an imperfect form.
Got another blocker? Yeah, alright. Wish that had been a land. But we can at least... Oh, right, double red. Means Glacier Dogma threatens something next turn. Actually, Glacier Godma lining up Drakusite with it is not bad.
You do not write this story.
Raw. Result. Goodbye. We could... let's see. So this is rough because we have to get Tyvar's stand to beat up their thing. Good. Let's just drop Ruby. We could force the block. World's latest Carnosaur. Yep, your deck built itself. There was no creative input. Not a single thought went into the building of this deck. The spiciest thing in it is a Planeswalker. Everything else was enchantment, search by, mythic, and then scrolled down and found the ones that he recognized. This X damage, Hex is 6. Yeah, what do you got? Any colorless artifact token with spells you cast costs 2 less to cast and tap draw a card. Alright.
My notes process
difficult to deal
ignorance
with.
into intelligence.
Fortunately, though, they don't have a lot of stuff in hand. Gotta draw. They've got stuff. No. So we are going to Dracuset. What have they got that's sticking? The Sanctum? Let's get another mountain. Vigilance and haste, my friend. Still coming in, though. Couldn't have even protected it, even if, on the other hand? Nope. Alright, well. Nothing much I can do. I guess it was technically sorta kind of our fault for keeping a bad hand, but on the other hand, they've just got we're just getting paired against overpowered commanders because our record is good enough to throw us against the good stuff. Speaking of Peter Parker, this hand has no... Well, it does have the ramp in it. It's a fine hand, I guess. I'm in a grumpy mood, so I'm not gonna hello this. We put on +1/+. No attacks. No blocks. Absolutely not. And your opponent has, in fact, all... Well, I guess this is the same thing, isn't it? We're still on time. Okay, now we're late. Why are their stats so good? I'm just gonna prime time it. Luckily, we ate both of our removal to Ruby, which was nice. Yep, you got a 4/4. It ain't attacking, though, is the thing. So we got a Glacier Dogma. throw down this first. Go in. Activate land. Trade? They know we've got the land in hand to be able to drop down another one. You just can't cast more than one Phyrexian spell? Okay. No. Cool. We were gonna ramp to victory, which is a good place to be. They were annoying at first, but in the end, we managed to pull out and give them all the back shots they require. Yorian! Oh, what year is this? No protection, but we got the ramp. Yeah, I guess. Temple into forest into archway. We'll look for an untapped land. That's not it. Choose one of them. That card potentially gains when you cast a spell. Each opponent draws a card and gains 3 life. Rough. Okay. We still got a Vastwood Surge. Can't really do nothing about that. Can, however, get 2 mountains. What do you have to say about that? Ooh, it's gonna be rough if they remove Ruby, because we've only got 6 mana next turn if they do. We got a handful of 7-drops. I don't think that they'd want to. They know we have a handful of 7-drops, so they'd want to hold up some form of interaction. Okay, warping that in. Yeah, Esper Sentinel. That's pretty much what they need. I'm gonna airbend it. Alright. So... Sire? At least make it hurt if he's got spot removal. Our opponent not drawing lands is pretty good. And if they do drop the Esper Sentinel, at least we can Colosseum Behemoth. He's got the Shepherd again. Are you gonna go for the Plains this time? I would have last time. If you knew you were going to do that, you should have got the planes for the land drop and then Esper Sentinel on top of that. Then you would have had the mana to do the Esper Sentinel. Yeah, gain 2 life. You got it, bud. And there's the Sentinel. This forest. Vigilant swing. What you got, opponent? They have a block. They have a double block. And we have trample, so ordered us not too terrible much. They probably got some reanimation though, if they're throwing that away. They wouldn't want to protect their life total that much. Do we have lethal? 7, 7, 14, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 27, 28. Okay, no longer have lethal. What you gonna pick? I figured you might. You fool. The God Maw gives me more stats. So he has to block, but they all have trample. No, buddy, they all have trample. Gonna hit him with the mountain. Leave him at 1. The math was a little bit off. Dang your Soul Warden. That was an easy game. But then you had to fuck it. Our opponent just has to pray that we don't have, land, I guess. Yep. They will not dignify us because we will take a hot minute to figure out how we're going to kill them. Ooh, a card. Yeah. Alright. Ruby and Thing should get us there to the end of the quest. Oh no. Speaking of getting taken behind the shed and spanked. Their toughness is 4, so Red Cap melee becomes extremely relevant. Sure. No ramp, but we're a control deck and we have 2 control cards in hand. Technically 3 if we can get there. 4? Oh my goodness. We playing control now, boys. Glorious. No. try again. Do I want to hold on to that for any reason whatsoever? Nope. Opponent's reading their own card. Net deck, bad. Get out of here. Do you want the blood splatter analysis? Look, he's back. Let's see. That's a little late. Hold back on the attacker. I wish it was target player draws 2 cards. That'd be great. Yep. You can be a control player and keep them locked down, and they can just go off in a turn. Wonderful. What a card. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do against that. We had every tool to deal with him, and they just went over it. Card is bonkers. Deck is stupid. They don't deserve to survive in this world. Ooh, Ang. Very flexible. And 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature, you gain life equal to excess damage dealt this way. Let's slot that into Momo. Yeah. Okay. Guess the desert. What's it called? Arid Archway, yeah. I think I have planes for it. Actually, we're done with green. So, as much fun as this deck is, let's go back to Momo. See if we can't beg, borrow, steal, browbeat a victory with a 1-mana, 1/1 flyer. I guess Momo being able to gain 2 life, I think, is one of his modes. That does synergize slightly with Excalibur 2. Oh no. Well, this is the incorrect, everything. I don't know. Azula's... It's Azula. They've got, like, they're an Azula player. Look at them. They're all red and black and shiz. We got Momo. Reinforcements have arrived. Should target attacking creature or airbender creature I control. Is he gonna block? Boy knows what he is doing, and what he's doing is taking 3 to the dome. Really? Hexproof and indestructible now? Or just let the commander die? Let it resolve just to get the scry. You definitely want the planes. Yeah. The return of Momo. They've got Azula. No blocks. They probably don't have enchantment removal. There it is. Let's send in just Momo. That +1/+1 counter is doing him work. Do we block with Momo again? No. I'm just gonna get beat up by a 3/3. Let's lock him down. Get in there. ++1 counters. You. All right, Zuko. Really getting the beat down now. Destined Confrontation. Cool. Pick your favorite. Total power, 4 or less. We get in there. As your thing flies. Ooh, buddy. Did that cost 3? Would be able to maybe fight Azula. Cool. You definitely pulled that off during combat. He's got something in hand. He just doesn't know if he wants to use it. Oh, Azula. Yeah. Non-total creature that controls his own name card from it. That's unfortunate. Can't afford it. Let's just do Lava Spirit. Come on, man. I'm just trying to do stuff. You don't got Azula all over the place. Especially legendary Azula. Like, what are you doing? This is that one. Yep. Fistful of removal deck beats Momo, as it turns out. Man, we're just trying to do things. Exile. All right. Do. Let me see everything at once. Yeah, darn. Something or other. Gold vein pick, not really doing it for me. Angelic Destiny might be too much. This isn't the Momo doesn't have lifelink. Even too slow? I don't think so. I think the Destiny is just too slow. We don't have enough creatures for Airbender's Ascension, and I'm not even sure what we're doing with it. Alright. Mono white removal deck with a 1/1 flyer. We beat them with flying men. And everybody just has incremental value. Like, come on. I guess we keep the 2-lander because we can cast our commander with it. Ye old Vladimir. Get in there. Time target creature control gains menace or life. That is commit a crime, +1/+1 crime. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Main phase, in fact. I'm the one with the 25 turn clock here. You don't get to have a 12, 13 turn clock. Less. As if he's attacking. Blitzball. That's not a crime. No blocks though. Let's see if we can. The other white path. Trample Haste can be cast from the graveyard as long as a non-zombie died. No blocks. Dang, our opponent's got us on an actual clock. Okay, I guess we will force the issue. Got two cats. They haven't realized that they have a bed over there that is friggin' warmed up, and they've decided that my lap is better. It smells better, I'm assuming. Let's block their thing. We'll take the weapons down, I suppose. Drop down the hole. Aw, they're what do you call it? Cleaning each other, bathing each other once they clean each head. Yep. It's coming right for us. Yeah, what keywords you got? Death Touch, Lifelink. Yep. Could do Momo? Momo's not bad. No attacks though. Desecration Demon. What are you doing here? Blankle. Okay. Pay 3 life, move it over. Does he want to put it on? He does. Resolve. Resolve. Do I want to sacrifice a creature? I don't, actually. Gosh dang, 8 threes. Alrighty, Good at that. Sure. Two 2/2s on the attack is probably better if one of them has. Jesus. Okay. Okay. Remember, Momo has to die. Okay, Momo's not dead yet, which is interesting. Oh, we got there. Our opponent is annoyed enough to leave. We take that as a victory. Because the game counts it as a victory. Finally. So that brings us up to 3 wins, 2 losses. We're back up to positive 60% win rate. Which, by the way, looking at it now, new deck 17 here is 3-2, 60% win rate. Ruby, from the matches that I've recorded, is 17-11, also a 60% win rate. So we got Momo into Path of Redemption. Sure. Their commander. Guess where their commander's going. Fucking away. Get in there, you little so-and-so. Yeah. Give it the boost that it needs. Oh no. Grade 2. Yeah, we'll take one of those. Momo. No, it doesn't do anything anymore. Disgusting. No blocks, thank you. 4 mana. That doesn't give us much to play around with, and we definitely need to get rid of that. I have a 1/1 friend. It's much better than synthesizing simulacrums. No. Back to the command zone. Oh, hey, look, Momo left. Scry 2. Season... Yeah. The fact that Momo's in the zone now is not great. Can't even do anything, so it's probably better to just bind it. I guess Momo? Holy. Okay, so when you squares are available to the top card, so that whenever this creature enters, it's on turn. Okay. Get rid of that nonsense. Indestructible Molo. Two. Valor's stance. There's some confrontation, friend. Pick 4 power. Momo. Wish we had a way to reduce the cost of things, but well, mono blue standard. No blocks. We'll just take 4. Let's see. So we have 6 now. That gives us enough to do this. Get in there. Never another artifact. Okay. Destroy up to 1 target creature. Okay. Nope. In the air. And Murgonda's gonna put in work. Yeah. Enters. Okay, you got Momo. Actually, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure, I'll take both of those. Yeah, I guess, you.
One step in strategy. I will mend this broken world. The wise heed my advice.
Got pretty close, but, no. No, you don't get the satisfaction. The opponent looked at my hand. Need more hexproof to stop normal. Or maybe, recursion. Actually, the, let's see. Returning stuff would be good. Artifact graveyard to hand? No, it's not good. I think the only one that we have is Surprise Witness. Bleh. We need ways to stall down stuff. That would work if we had more creatures. Control a creature with +1/+1. Maybe 2 to tap down a thing. This creature attacks, tap target creature and opponent controls. Oh, I don't hate that. It costs a lot, but Momo is attacking most turns. But it's only for their turn. Damage to target attacking, blocking, or tapped creature. You gain 3 life if you control a bat. Don't have any bats, but stopping things probably good. Creature blows put a stun counter on whenever you tap an untapped creature and opponent controls, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. It's good, but we don't have a lot of that. Destroy target creature. So that costs 2. That costs too much. Costs 3 less if you attacked with a spacecraft. Well, I am not a spacecraft. Activates artifact, put a closer and draw a card, activate only as a sorcery. That's really bad. This is only in blue, right? Iron Crag. This creature attacks while saddled. No. No. Whenever this creature attacks while saddled. Put a +1/+1 target creature. Sacrifice this creature. Creatures in control with counters on them gain hexproof and indestructible. That's not bad. We saddle with Momo. And then Momo has a little bit of protection. Axe, top 5 guys reveal artifact from among them, put it in your hand, rest of the bottom library, nah. Creature attacks. Whenever you attack, then target attacking your X is 2 plus number of creatures and or spacecraft. So 3 damage usually. It's okay, but if we do commons and commons, destroy target, destroy all? Do less activate if you cast another spell this turn. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Probably not. Destroy target creature with toughness 4 or greater. Probably good enough. We need draw. We need card draw. Desperately. Plus 1 counter, draw card. Not bad. Control against double strike. And our +1/+1 draw card. Yeah. Draw a card, then discard a card unless you control another creature with power 2 or less. That's probably fine. Is Momo. With creature tracks, draw a card if you control 3 or more attacking creatures. I don't. Or this creature enters return up to 1 targeted non-land permanent you control. It was a token, draw a card. Maybe. I'd like something repeatable, if possible. Whenever another creature you control with the power 2 or less enters, pay 1 if you do draw a card. Close. Close. Being an uncommon, though. I just don't have a lot of mana to deal with most turns. In the end step, if 2 more creatures enter the battlefield, draw a card, gain 2 life. We only have like 2 things that enter. 1 more creatures, artifacts you control die, draw a card. We're getting into really expensive territory, though. Is there a rare that would be perfect in this scenario? During Innocence. I guess that's like the best one, isn't it? Your opponent gains control of another permanent you control. If they do, you draw a card. I could give them my empty enchantments. You can give your own step. You may tap 2 untapped creatures if you do draw a card, otherwise sacrifice. No. Another ally control enters, gain 1 life. It's the 2nd time, draw a card. No. Another Mentor of the Meek. Wait. I can craft it, but it costs me an uncommon. Fuck it. It's a good card. Sacrifices artifacts, surveil 3, then draw 3 cards. It's not awful. Regain life, put a +1/+1 counter. When a +1 counter is draw a card. Beginning of your end step, if 2 or more non-land permanents entered. No. Decausal, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, we're in white. Drawing a card is just not on the table. Bezo would be fine. Or come from behind deck. for sure. We're never gonna get to Bahamut mana. Aether Spark. Aether Spark would be cute. Throw it on Momo, start beating people up. Lost Jite. That would be good if we had, but we only have one rare. That's not. It's combat damage. Crystal Barricade, hey. Fuck it. We're in for a penny, in for a pound. Let's remove some stuff. What was that one? That's fine. It's fine. Fine. That's gotta go. That's fine. You're fine. That's fine. Fine. Just put you in, so I don't want to remove you. Lava Spur. Maybe. But what else is Cloud gonna get? Caliber 2. It's like the cheapest way to get stuff like that. You're not doing much, honestly. Yeah, no, not enough. This has got some surprisingly weird applications that I want to try out. I've just been too dumb to take advantage of them. Where was the one creature? Yeah, we'll get rid of that one. Even though it's a source of life game. And opponents are creatures. Alright, so we want the Crystal Barricade. We will ditch. Let me see my entire stuff. Start your engines? Creature vehicle, +1/+1 vigilance. Come on, vigilance. We're gonna turn this creature's first strike. Exile this card from your graveyard, draw a card. Okay. That's might be a good one later. Beginning of combat, any turn target creature vehicle you control against double strike. Okay. Start your engines, gets +1/+2. No. Draw 2 cards, discard a card. Needs haste, draw a card, discard a card. That one might be fine. Common wild card, not bad. Not a bad rate. Suppose it costs 1 less to cast. Oh, well. That would... it's a bad tempo play. This at least gets us from 3 to 5, which is good. And it's colored mana. Synergize with Ugin. Ugin's a lot of life. Like, if it lands, it gains us essentially 12 life, because it gains us 3, and they have to eat all of the Ugin or spend removal on it. And then choke on it, Dial. That's another creature, but it's flash. I think we'll keep it for the flash. Pain Sickness just good enough to work. Gotta pick something so that we can do one more game. It's Lava Spur. Okay. We'll get in one more game before we have to go. Gifted membership expires soon. For somebody that I haven't seen. It's fine, whatever. Don't get the cat. He's very cute. Oh no. I know you're kind of aggro-y, you're kind of control-y. Doesn't even start tapped, that's... okay. Hey. Mama. The good thing about having a commander that has a death trigger is that they have to think twice about letting it stick around. So we'll drop down the... What's going on? The 1 damage to an opponent, so that's me. Ooh, my opponent's stuff under the tap was stupid. No good targets for removal, sir. Yeah, switch them all. So we can do... I guess Sheltered? Sheltered's the only way that we're going to get rid of that, though. But for 2 drops, we don't have much. That can't stop it. Do we care about the chip damage that much? This is a bit of a tempo swing. Giving lifelink is also relevant. What a card for 2 mana. Now they have a removal spell. Okay, we're gonna get a land. Like, I guess we'll put a counter on that. Get in there for 3. It's important to keep that thing going up every turn. Never a land. Okay. Land fallen. Okay. Ooh, Dark Bottom. Who knows this is coming? You could drop a 3 drop. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could do... toughness. We could put the Dark Confidant in timeout. We could also just drop Momo in the Crystal Barricade. Let's swing in for 3. See if they want to keep drawing cards. What do they want to do? Gonna go to speed 4. Okay. Momo's back. Yep. Of course they get the land. On the positive side, though, I have hexproof now. Alright, opponent, you don't have forever to think. I do have places to be and people to see. My alarm's about to go off in like 30 seconds. Oh, man. You're like, do I play my land or do I not play my land? We have removal. Do we want to remove the Crystal Barricade? We should play the land. That'll deal 1 damage to his face. But it fucking won't. That's a targeted ability, sir. I do like the art on this Dark Confidant. Like, the original one is fine. But this one... Oh, there it is. But this one, the faceless mask kind of look with the robes, it's really good. Oh, the opponent's woken up. Let's see. I don't want you to have that. Yeah, my guy flies though. Do we path something? No. And of course. See, I would take like 8 damage from this thing at this point, having picked up 2 cards. Our opponent, though, he's a lucky devil with no top deck manipulation. None. Never even crossed his mind. Just casually. Yeah, your clock's run out, sir. Alright, come on. Interesting. This should work. I don't want to do that. Ah, good. He's taken 2 damage. Our opponent is thinking. They have many important things to do. Many important decisions to make. Under Surveil 2. Otherwise it's just a mana sink. They're like, I lost life for this, I gotta play it. But what if you didn't? What if you just fell over and died? No more brass. Yeah. The opponent has one blocker. They can block either one. Which will they take? They know I have a card in hand, and they know I'm a very tricksy deck. Path to Redemption on the Brood Spinner would not have been bad, though. Wouldn't have been great, though. If he wants to trade it for the Split Skin doll, then I think we'd just let that go. If he wants to trade it for Momo, though, we want to save Momo. Because we can do that, go to main phase 2, recast Momo, and be right back where we started. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. Still taking a long time to decide if they want to do stuff, though. With one card in hand, it's not worth the risk to... Oh, beginning combat on your turn, number plus one target creature becomes a mutant. Yep. Oh, interesting. Interesting. We'll block the Brood Spinner. Does Mo want to block Dark Confident? No. Do we want to do the Split Skin Ball? Should have Evish card race cards that away, because we are losing the tempo game pretty quickly here. Because they can block Kasari to Momo and Genova to Split Skin, but then we airbend Momo. Is not going to be good enough, so we'll scry 2. Both of those are pretty awful right now. Good thing I saw them. Recast Momo. Oh, the opponent's down to 2. Okay. So they might die to Dark Confident, in theory. The Revenant, though, having lifelink is pretty relevant. Nope. Of course. Just in with everything. Yeah, that's fine. We'll block the flyer and the root spinner again. The Momo to the zone. We will scry 2. Sure. Ugin. Revenant.
Preparation in power belongs. If my intervention
we can also
required,
drop
then so be it.
Momo.
I will the essence of this world.
No attacks. And of course the opponent. Alright, well, I think they got it. And I gotta go. We need more sweepers. There needs to be more Wrath of Gods. Anyway, so that's going to be it for today. I have to jet, but thank you for coming and or watching the VOD. We got Expedition 33 tomorrow. Anyway, have a good evening. Outro!